Boone, North Carolina. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, the Mountaineers head coach told me pregame, one of the things he has reiterated to his offensive coordinator is he wants his quarterback to break that school record for passing touchdowns in a season. Now, obviously, they are going to have a balanced game plan. When they're in the red zone, they're going to take the best play available, but it is in the back of their mind. They want their quarterback to go down in history, and they have a big opportunity to do that here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Appalachian State's offense will get the ball first. And here is the talented Micah Alejado out to run the attack. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. The biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm.
Caught, and he's got room. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it and make a big play and make this defense know we're ready to get this thing rolling.
Left side, it's Snead. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Guys, let's chat about App State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Hill. Pushes ahead for one, it's 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes one. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Drops back, it's Stanley. Still looking, turning it on. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Murray. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to Joyner. Could be an alley. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive. what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Buying a little time to his left. Out wide left, it's Galloway. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Mountaineers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. And you know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Making the adjustment. 2nd down to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Tells to run, looking to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that catch.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Stanley. Pulls it in, it's Stone. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Left side is Stone. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Joyner. He just carries it face-long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We reach the break. Georgia State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch.
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Panther! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Here he comes with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. State offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Looking for a huge play. Makes it right up the middle. There he goes down the right side. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Looking downfield, it's Stanley. Right side, it's Stone. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Reels it in. Turns it on in midfield. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Using his legs, it's Murray. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
From the gun, it's Joyner. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. And send the tight end in motion. That's reeled in. It's Cheek. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Stanley. Out wide left, it's Joyner. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Panthers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Myers on the move. Left side, it's Galloway. It's a running room. Big pickup on that one. That'll mark him out of the 40.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Sanchez. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Now wide right, it's Galloway. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw. Touchdown, App State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Joyner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's start with the USC Trojans, taking on the number 24 team, the Michigan Wolverines.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What did they talk about at halftime, Howard?
Georgia State's head coach told me at the half, hey, their defense is doing their job. They have continued to force these turnovers. Not a lot of people thought they would be so disruptive and so dynamic coming into this game, but here they are on the road creating havoc. We'll see if that continues here to start the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Howard, thank you. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield, it's Stanley. Out wide left, it's Joyner. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Right side, it's Stone. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it. On the move. He's going to take off. He's knocked down short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Murray. They were all over it.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Making his first move. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop him at the 26. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Fires downfield. Left side is Galloway. Running on the Jets. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Compton. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out when they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Compton. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really
He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident. work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the return, it's Joyner. He's brought down at the 30, but 8 for... Turn after deciding to bring it out. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
Looking downfield, it's Stanley. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Mount Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The snap sets up the throw. He'll get rid of it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires immediately. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, and then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
Wants to throw it. Flush to the left. Got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Joyner. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does?
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play. They'll mark it at the 33.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble.
Touchdown, Appalachian State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They'll be a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. An impressive run from the back, gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wants to throw. It's Stanley. Fires to the wideout. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. When you're trying... Technically, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on fourth down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Fires left. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking deep down the right side. Upstairs to make the catch. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Sets his feet. It's Stanley. Here comes the heat. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Out wide right, it's Galloway. Lots of room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Out wide left, it's Need. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. And the extra point is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joyner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Back to throw. It's Stanley. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd clock still running. Out of the shotgun on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's check in quickly with Howie Rowe.
Guys, down on the Appalachian sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Guys?
Thanks, Howie. Second down, gonna throw it. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. A first down run on the doorstep. All over him immediately. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now he's trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. The run inside. It's Compton. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late.